to focus so much on overwhelm is that, and then again, I come with 21 years of experience. And what I've noticed in our work, that when I first started, it was very tactile what parents were coming to us from, like organizing and time management and study skills. Things were like you can almost like track. And and kind of the pandemic hit and our conversations changed drastically and they became way more about anxiety and overwhelm. Overwhelm being the operative word, that everyone coming to our table, and I'm sure yours too, we call them the 200 child. Everything's either too big, too hard, too long, right? Too exhausting, too vague, right? That's the, so you'll know it at Order at a Chaos, we kind of have, we're not making fun, but we just give them much more user-friendly description so that parents as well as students can really see themselves in those descriptions. So whenever I go, anyone here of a TOO child, like I'm sure everyone's going, oh my God, that's my kid.
Yeah.
Hello. And I love that description because you're right. Everything is just, it's too much. It's too big. It's too vague. It's just too. But what we also see is that a lot of our kids, like, this is my favorite description. It's they walk out the door okay, and you hear that. You're like, wait, why is it that my kid, when he's, or my student, when they're at school or even at friends, they're good at holding it together and holding it together, and they come home and everything's just wrong, right? There's
I love this.
the snack
So
wasn't
relatable.
right, but it's true. My sister talked too much. Even the dog was like, nothing's right. And what, and I love this, and I don't take credit for it, but years and years and years ago, when I had my first child, she would cry every night between the hours of 6 and 8. There is a reason I'm telling you this. So I called the pediatrician. I'm like, what is going on? And he goes, what she's doing is shedding the day. And I loved that. He was, everything has built up through the day. As a baby, they don't have the words or whatever, whether it's stimulation. So I use that all the time with parents. Think about your child going off to school. Hold your stomach in. Remember, I work in a neurodivergent world. So hold your stomach in and hold that for 8 hours. That's your child. They come back into your door and that stomach gets let out. So all of that emotion and all of what they've been holding in has to go somewhere. So when they're upset or overwhelmed or yelling or shut down, it doesn't have to be loud. What they're in essence doing is shedding the day.